Roommates stopped contributing, so we left them nothing. This happened during my junior year of college. I, Claire, lived with 5 other women. I'll call them Abby, Brooke, Danny, Ella, and Fran. When we signed the lease on the house, we agreed to a 1-year deal, June 1st to May 31st. The house was off campus and unfurnished, so we needed things to make it feel like home. Prior to moving in, we all sat down and decided what we needed for the house and who was going to bring what. We also settled on a chore schedule and decided to set up a household supply fund to buy things we'd all use, like toilet paper, paper towels, dish detergent, and laundry detergent. As it turns out, Danny, Ella, Fran, and I brought most of the shared items: a couch, small dining table, dishes, silverware, drinking glasses, cookware, food storage containers, etc. Things went pretty well during fall semester. Shortly after that, however, things started to decline. Abby's boyfriend Andy basically moved in with us, and the two of them started acting like they owned the place. Left a dirty dish in the sink? They'd leave a passive-aggressive note about how rude it was. Come home after the library closed at midnight, Abby and Andy went to bed at 10, and if you woke them up, there was hell to pay. Pretty soon, Brooke and her boyfriend Brad were acting the same way. By early February, it was clear to Danny, Ella, Fran, and me that we did not want to live with Abby and Brooke for another year. The 4 of us found a different off-campus place and signed a lease. We let Abby and Brooke know, and from then on, the 2 of them, plus their boyfriends, went from partial jerks to complete jerks. They'd stop the washer mid-cycle, dump our wet clothes on the floor, and start their own laundry. They'd use up all the hot water with long showers. They'd write, "Return to sender," on our mail. They destroyed flowers our boyfriends sent. They refused packages. They stopped contributing to the shared supply fund, and completely stopped doing chores. About a week before Memorial Day, Ella got a call from the landlord at our new place saying the previous tenants had moved out, and we could move in early at no charge. Danny, Ella, Fran, and I decided to move out ASAP, but we didn't tell Abby and Brooke about our plans. Memorial Day weekend rolls around, and Abby, Brooke, and their boyfriends head out of town to go camping. The rest of us sprang into action. With help from friends, we moved out all of our stuff. And I mean everything. Living room furniture, dining table, dishes, silverware, cookware, food containers, baking supplies, shower curtain, rugs, lamps, vacuum, broom, dustpan, everything. Since Abby and Brooke hadn't contributed to the supply fund since March, we took the toilet paper, paper towels, dish soap, laundry detergent, everything we had bought as a group. When Abby, Brooke, and their boyfriends returned from their camping trip, they were shocked to find an empty house. What made our petty revenge even sweeter? All 4 of them got food poisoning on the way home and were really sick. The scathing texts we got for moving out unannounced and taking the household goods, especially the toilet paper, priceless. Danny, Ella, Fran, and I are still great friends and still get a good laugh about the situation 12 years later. None of us have heard from Abby or Brooke since graduation.